guys, how's it going? Shaun Allen here. Welcome to another episode of Mealtime Disneyland. Today I'm once again in the wonderful Main Street, as you can plainly see. And it's a little crowded today. It's a Thursday, December 18th, 2014. And right now, I'm about to get myself a little bit of a snack. Now, I heard about this new little thing that they've got here. It's called, I don't know if it's officially called this, but I call it Soup in a Cup. And I do know one place where you can get it, and it is right here. We're gonna get some. So there is the Souvenir Soup Cup right there. Should be interesting. Once again, this is another one of those holiday specials they have here. It's only here for a limited time. So there's the cup right there.
I put a little cup holder on it
Oh,
because it
nice.
is a bit hot.
Woo! Yeah,
Really
definitely.
nice,
Yeah, thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Alright, so here it is. This is the what I call the Soup in a Cup edition of Mealtime at Disneyland. In here we have a cheesy potato soup with, of course, bacon bits. Whoa! Jeez. That was close. A duck almost smacked me in the face. Alright, so continuing where I was, talking about before I was rudely interrupted by a duck almost flying into my face. This is the cup, the souvenir cup that they came up with, are selling for the holiday special for the soup. And of course, you got a Mickey Mouse lid right here with a special opening right there. They gave me a spoon, but I don't know if you're supposed to actually drink it or or use a spoon for this. So I'm gonna set the box. By the way, I'm in Frontierland, and look right there, musket. How about that? Oh, that's interesting. This is one of those little items that this is what I really like about Disneyland, because every time I come here, it's always a brand new adventure, and I see things I've never seen here before. Look at this right there. I'm guessing that is either a Confederate hat or a Union hat. You know, Civil War. I think it looks more like a Union hat. But anyways, so let's open this up and see what it looks like. Ooh, jeez. I hope I didn't cause something to break just there. Oh, wow, that looks pretty good. Ooh, it's a lot of steam coming out of it. Look how much condensation is on the top of the lid here. Or it's actually the underside of it, but yeah. It is steaming quite a bit, so I'm betting it's pretty hot. Hey, helicopter, this is supposed to be a no-fly zone. What are you doing here? There's a helicopter flying around. Maybe they're shooting a commercial or something, or doing something for Disney. Anyways, I'm glad I got this because it's a little bit chilly today, so yeah. By the way, I don't know if you know about this, but Disneyland is supposed to be a no-fly zone. At least that's what I've heard. But yeah, a couple of times I've seen a few helicopters, even a plane or two fly over, so I don't know if it's because of the flight patterns have changed or what, but yeah, sometimes I see them fly over every once in a while, but it's supposed to be no fly zone, so get out of Disneyland if you're flying over. Well, unless you're a character from Planes, then I guess you're a Disney character anyway. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure this is angled right. Thankfully, I remembered to bring my tripod with me. So let's see what we got here. We got a lot of, it's really cheesy, I can tell you that. There's some potato, little bits of looks like carrot, very, very sliced, very thin slice. Obviously got some pepper in here, I can tell you that. I'm gonna test the temperature by putting my finger in here. Ah! I don't like things super hot, but I think this is gonna be okay. I'm gonna regret it if I totally burn my mouth. The inside of it, that is. Alright. There we go. Okay. First bite. I'm nervous because it's so hot. It's a little hot, but it's good. Thankfully, they were selling the cheddar potato soup. I would have gotten it otherwise, but this is good. I'm glad they were selling it, because potato soup is actually my favorite. I don't see any bacon bits, though. That's really weird. Alright. Uh-oh. Oh. That was what I was afraid of what was going to happen. That was hot. That was really hot. Yikes. Like I said, I don't like things being super hot, but yeah. Ouch, my tongue. This is actually a great place for me to eat my soup because there's nobody here. There's, nobody bothering me, so that's a good thing. But I mean, if they wanted to ask what I was doing, well, they can. Look at all that steam. Ooh, still hot. Still very hot. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully, it's not going to be as hot this time. There we go. That's more like it. You know what I think? I think this is the first time I've ever had Disneyland soup. It's really good. Probably, again, it's probably in the high calorie range, but you know what? It's very good. I just realized something. This is my first mealtime at Disneyland when I'm not actually at a restaurant. I actually got this from a vendor. So, yeah, a little unusual, but I showed you where you can get these. Well, these with the souvenir cups. I don't know if they're actually going to be selling the soups later on, but pretty sure they will.
Every time I'm like, I have to stop.
Oops. A tour's coming. Alright, so I've gotten to a point where I can actually walk around the park with just the cup and no spoon, because I can drink it right now. That's tasty. There's a little penny machine right here. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, did I forget to mention we're in Frontierland? Yeah. I'm walking up to the Golden Horseshoe. I was there a while back here at this restaurant. If you guys want to see that episode, click the link down below in the description of this video or the annotation that just popped up there on the screen. Hey, check it out. They got the Davy Crockett River canoes out today. They are never open when I come to Disneyland. That is gonna be cool. Watch out for the barrels. I see some barrels in the water and some duckies. Believe it or not, but that's the end of the video. Sorry. I didn't properly end it, I know. I apologize. I really slacked off there at the end. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button, favorite the video, share with your friends, and of course, subscribe to this channel. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say. Oh, by the way, in case you can't really tell, I'm dressed up as Davy Crockett. This is my old Davy Crockett coonskin cap that I got when I was like, what, 7 years old? And I got this at the exact same time. This is my Davy Crockett musket. Now, I know what you're saying. Shaun, I thought you had a bigger musket. Yeah, I do, actually. I have two muskets. I have this one that I got from Disneyland, and this one, which you can now see on the educational series. It is this big guy right here. This is my old Betsy right here. Old Betsy's is the musket that Davy Crockett had. Yes, this is a replica musket from the Revolutionary War. This is very cool. I really like this piece a lot. Like I said, you can actually see this on Professor Ward's set on the educational series. And, yeah, and it doesn't fire. The trigger works, but it's not meant to fire. So just to let you know. Speaking of Davy Crockett, just to give you a little bit of a brief little history from my family side. My grandfather actually knew the actor who portrayed Davy Crockett in the Disney movies. The actor's name, of course, was Fess Parker. I'm trying to think. I think he knew Fess Parker back when he was in high school. So yeah, this is way before he became Davy Crockett. And you can pretty much bet that Grandpa was pretty excited for Fess when he became Davy Crockett for Disney. Now, of course, that wasn't the only thing he did. He also played Daniel Boone much later on after he completed his whole thing with Davy Crockett. And he was also in another movie with James MacArthur. I think that's what his name is. And the movie was called A Light in the Forest. If you guys haven't seen that one, that's another classic that is not really mentioned that much in the Disney movies anymore. But it's a historical movie. It's based around the French and Indian War before the American Revolution. But yeah, and I have a few other pieces of memorabilia from Davy Crockett because I was in Frontierland, so I got to bring this up, right? I have a old Walt Disney Davy Crockett book here. I'm not sure when this was made. I think this was made back in the 40s. Oh, 1955. The year Disneyland opened. Pretty cool, right? And here we have sheet music from Davy Crockett. This is the sheet music for the Ballad of Davy Crockett. And look at this. My cousin actually gave me this. Look right here. From the Disneyland television production, Davy Crockett. Pretty cool. And it also has some pictures from the movie, Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier. And last but not least, recently when we were going over looking over some things at my grandfather's house, we came across this photo of Fess Parker when he was Davy Crockett. If I'm not mistaken, this is like one of his test shots before he actually became, he was officially announced as Davy Crockett. This would basically be like what they would do in the movies today, where they would test to see if a particular costume would look good on an actor or not. As you can tell, he looks pretty cool in this, right? I'm not sure how many of these are flying around out there, but I would have to admit this is pretty rare. Of course, I didn't see this in the Disney archives, so I think I have a collectible right here. So anyways, just a little bit of history there. So it was sad when we found out that Fess Parker had passed away. He was a good actor. I never got a chance to meet him, but from what I was told by my grandfather, he was pretty nice guy. Okay, so now back to the episode of Mealtime in Disneyland. Like I said, I kind of slacked off there at the end by not really officially ending the video. I do apologize for that. I guess I was distracted by the Explorer canoes, which, I got that one wrong in the video. I called them the river canoes, but they're Explorer canoes. So what? Big deal, right? So, here we have the mug that I use, or the souvenir cup that I used for the Soup in a Cup edition of this Mealtime Disneyland episode. And I'm not sure if they're going to be selling more of these next year during the holiday season. I'm pretty sure they might be still selling these souvenir cups, but maybe in a different style. As you can see, this is Christmas, so they might have a different version of this. But I do not really know. This was meant for the holiday season because, you usually eat soup during the winter season. And, yeah, so don't quote me on this, but I do not know if they are selling the soup in the vendors anymore right now. You can always ask a cast member, or, you can check around the restaurants. They do obviously sell soup somewhere at the theme parks, but I don't know if they still sell it at that vendor. So anyways, the soup was good. Again, it was the cheesy potato soup. As you can tell, it's been a while since I made that video, and yeah, I gotta go going there. So yeah, it's been a few months. And also, they have other different types of soups as well, but they were selling the cheesy potato, which was awesome because it's my favorite. So anyways, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you liked it, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button, favorite the video, share with your friends, and of course subscribe to the Disneyland video series. And now, on to our in-slate. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to make this as brief as possible. On the top left corner of the screen is my previous Mealtime at Disneyland episode. I was at the Cozy Co Motel checking out the bacon mac and cheese cone. Not the hot dog, like I did with the refreshment corner, but the mac and cheese cone. What kind of a cone? Well, you have to find out. Click on that picture right there, and you'll see what happens in that video. Also, you notice on the top right corner of the screen, no, that's not the E.P. Ripley. That is actually the Stockton Terminal and Eastern #1 locomotive from Travel Town. I have started a brand new series on the Travel Town series, and it's a lot of fun. It's all about trains. If you want to check out the videos, click on that picture right there. Also, don't forget, I have 3 other channels. I have Shaun Allen Films, the educational series, the vlog series, and the Travel Town series. And please be sure to check them out, subscribe to them, and be sure to share them with your friends. And don't forget, I'm also on Twitter and also on Facebook, so if you want to find out when I'll be at Disneyland next time, or maybe when a new video will be uploaded, please be sure to follow me there. Either one. It doesn't matter. Alright, everybody, that's it for today's episode of Mealtime at Disneyland. Hope you see you guys next time for another episode, and trust me, the next episode is going to be a really good one. It's going to involve shrimp. Alright, see you all next time. Bye. Oh, have a magical day.